Well, joining us now, we have coordinator Take It Back Movement, Abuja Chapter. He was there live. Rex Elanu joins us this morning. Thank you for being here, Rex.
Thank you for having me. Good morning to all of you.
Okay. We need your hindsight, and that's why we've brought you in. We'd like you to please paint a picture of what transpired from when you were there up until yesterday, and give us a clear depiction of what the situation is now.
Okay, thank you very much. I think what has been playing on from Monday, even when Sowore was invited by the police force up until yesterday, has just been, I would call it an egocentric battle. It's just a battle. Egbetokun, the IGP of police, just wants to save his face and make Nigerians so scared of ever trying or attempting to criticize him, or perhaps even the government. It's been happening to other critics. So from Monday, Sowore was invited to the police, the Force Intelligence Department, and he honored the invitation and went there. And the first shock for people who love democracy or who expect democracy in Nigeria was the police saying he should drop his passport and the bail by have a shorty of a level 17 officer. And I was wondering, who walks into an interview and begins to talk about bail? I've never heard anybody being bailed from an interview. And when it got to that point, Sowore, he outrightly refused such outrageous bail conditions and requested that he be charged to court. He will not be dropping his passport or looking for a level 17 officer who's apparently an appointee of the government to come and stand shorty for him. And he was detained at the Abuja police facility here, which is notoriously the SARS, known as the SARS, the defunct SARS facility. And eventually they were planning to take him to Lagos, but I'm sure they were confused as well, because our comrades in Lagos were already waiting for them with agitation. And eventually they charged him to court the next day. But again, the police have not, they're just wasting resources, wasting time, wasting the time of the courts, wasting the time of, in fact, it's shame. And I think the critics of the Nigerian police, someone like Kemi Badenoch and the rest outside Nigeria, will be laughing and smiling at us. Of course, we are giving them every justification to even say more and stand on their grounds that our police system is totally dysfunctional. Now, the court has, in its own wisdom, has granted Sowore bail and asked that he deposit his passport. Now, this is where I continue to wonder where we are headed for in Nigeria. A man who has been exposing corruption in Nigeria, who has been exposing police extortion, police brutality, who has also even been fighting for the rights of policemen and military officers, who even proposed a 250,000 naira minimum wage for them, who proposed every welfare that makes their work conducive and enables them to deliver on their services. Same man is invited to the police station or the police department and asked ridiculous questions about cyber stalks. He did not obey policemen on duty. And in fact, the major issue about this whole drama is the IGP who doesn't want to be called an illegal IGP. Not just by Sowore, he's scared that Nigerians will start calling, and eventually that has happened. Because if you look at what has happened from Monday till now, more people are boldly calling him an illegal IGP. More graphics are online everywhere calling him an expired IGP, calling for his resignation and his sack, possibly. So they are shooting themselves on their own feet. But the issue of detaining or keeping Sowore in Nigeria, collecting his passport, even though the court said if he has any important reason to travel, he can apply to the court and have his. But I want the Nigerian government to learn from this present Tinubu government, to learn from Buhari's government, the past APC government. Sowore was kept in Nigeria for over 3-4 years without access to his passport or leaving this country. And what happened within that time? That was when N10 happened, and if Nigerians really want to dig up history, we should go and look and see how Sowore catalyzed the N10 protests in Nigeria. In fact, in Abuja here, Sowore led a team of other activists to the force headquarters on the very first N10 protest here. In the same Abuja here, we had North is Bleeding protest. We even had the one against insecurity, May 31st or thereabout, when he was shot. We had several protests. even December 31st, 1st. So if you keep Sowore is actually an active citizen. And with such activeness and, would I call it, productive restlessness, you keep such a person in Nigeria.
All right.
Tinubu's government should expect more resistance and should expect that IGP as well should expect that his journey out of the service has just started.
Now, Rex, let's look at the current situation. Just yesterday, he was granted bail to the tune of 10 million and asked to surrender his passport. The court gave Sowore only 24 hours to perfect his bail conditions. Do you think this timeline is realistic, and what is your movement doing so that it can perfect this bail conditions? Is he likely going to be out today? Because we know that the next time the court will be holding proceedings for this case will be sometime in April.
Well, that I'll leave for the legal team to handle. But the truth is, when it comes to Sowore, they are always bringing very stringent conditions and making it very difficult for him to be free. But like he said in court, Sowore is out, he's free. It's not his physical body that needs to be out on the street. It's his mind roaming the streets, and you can see his mind is roaming everywhere in the consciousness of Nigerians who align with his message against police extortion, against every form of social injustice in Nigeria. So Sowore himself is not even bothered about whether the conditions are good or bad or stringent or easy. Sowore is resolute about his convictions that Nigeria cannot continue like this. We have to come to that point where we have democracy, our institutions are strengthened. What we have today is strong men all over Nigeria. We don't have strong institutions. That's why Yaya Bello can walk into the EFCC, walk out, he can be invited, he will disregard the invitation, he can be taken to court and comes back home to have a celebration. Or someone like Abdulrashid Maina, who stole police pension. Where is he today? There are a lot of ridiculous, they'll just give them one small bill, they just walk into their car, remove money, and even pay for that and walk away. But when it comes to those who are standing for the progress, development of this country, of course, these guys, you can see by their actions that they are not pro-people, they are just for themselves. So Sowore's bail condition is not even an issue to bother about. The issue we should be bothered about is the condition of Nigeria as it is. Our institutions are falling every day. Look at what INEC has done. Today is the police. Tomorrow, who knows which institution we'll be talking about. So we should be more bothered about our freedom. When are we going to get out? Not even Sowore. Sowore is out. His mind is out there. That's why I'm speaking to you. I have same consciousness. I desire a country that works for all. So our main issue is how are we going to be out of this mess, this stranglehold that has been placed upon us? How are we going to get institutions that can serve us, policemen that can serve us? How are we even going to get the police force to have better welfare packages for their own policemen? If a DSP is going to be collecting 1.7 as gratuity, you can as well tell that DSP will do everything to extort on the road before it's time for retirement. So the bail conditions and how it's going to be worked about is not really an issue for Nigerians, but the legal team will do that. But I believe that Sowore's voice cannot be scuffled, neither can the voices of those who are oppressed be scuffled. In fact, what you should expect from our movement is more of agitation and resistance. And this government should be very ready. We're just starting the year. A lot of Nigerians are going to buy into our ideals because they are also oppressed, they've been scared. We are giving them that voice. And we are calling on Nigerians, stop being scared. Those who have not protested are dying of hunger every day. Those who have not come to the streets to protest are dying from bad medical services, police brutality, road accidents because of bad roads, and so many, even hunger and poverty. So let's stop being scared. Let's come out and demand the Nigeria we deserve. The guys who have put us in this problem, this oppression for so long, are less than 1% of our society. So what are we scared of? We need to be concerned about our liberation more. Yes.
Anyway, we do get your point. I mean, it's one thing to look at what the way forward is, especially with this particular case. Another thing to also talk about what Sowore had done and what the situation currently is like. I mean, my final question to you would be, going by what has just happened concerning Sowore and the police, do you see any middle ground that possibly your movement and the police could actually have a one-on-one meeting, like sit down and talk things out rather than take it out of context in terms of on social media? Because Sowore is actually facing these counts and it's called cybercrime. meaning that these are things that you possibly could have in terms of a one-on-one discussion with the police force, rather than take it to the social media space and calling them out. What's your take on that? Do you think that's more, achievable?
Well, Sowore had a very lengthy discussion at the FID on Monday. I don't think we have any need to be coming to discuss and look for middle ground. When you are looking for justice, I don't think middle ground is the term you should be talking about. Justice is justice. There's no middle ground for justice. And oppressors will not want to come to any middle ground and compromise their own stance. What is needed at this point in time to get to that middle ground you call middle ground, that I call freedom and justice, is for resistance to be up to the maximum where the oppressors do not have a choice. Their middle ground will be our freedom and justice. Their middle ground will be where our resistance has put them and made them incapable of, perpetrating or even sustaining such impunity and injustice. So I don't see us coming to sit on it. What are we going to be discussing with the police that they don't know already? Do you need to tell the police that their IGP is expired? Do you need to tell the police that the people in the rank and file need to grow in the police force? If Egbetokun is going to be there for 2027, you can all I'm sure you all know what 2027 elections will look like. So the middle ground for Nigerians should be justice, nothing less than justice at all levels. So I don't see us coming to discuss with the police. We've passed that stage. This is the point where we have to resist them, and they have no choice. Then we are the citizens. We pay them. We pay taxes. They have no choice than to come to common ground, the middle ground of our liberation and freedom. That's where we stand. For now, what you should be expecting is more resistance. And even if Sowore is released, that will not stop the agitation to stop police extortion or police brutality, or even improve the welfare of police officers who are underpaid. I'm sure some private security outfits even pay their personnel more than the police force as it is today. I'm sure private citizens even live in better accommodations than the rickety, dilapidated police barracks we see all over the place with sewage pouring everywhere. How do you expect such people to even function like normal people when they are interacting with normal Nigerians?
All right.
So our position is resistance until it's justice.
Okay. Anyway, I think what we've done here is also to see if we could chart a way forward. But then again, your stance has been made known to us. And we'll look forward to speak to the police officers, especially the PPRO, when he joins us on Breakfast Central concerning this. Thanks for your time. Take It Back Movement Coordinator, Abuja Chapter, Rex Elanu.
Thank you, Rex.